person. I've never seen a two-headed snake. It's rare, but it does happen, but I've never known it to happen in this species before.
These mysterious mutants were believed to be the result of chemical or radioactive pollution.
Animals can sometimes be born with remarkable genetic mutation. Sometimes these strange characteristics can become very bizarre. That's why, in this video, I'll take you through a list of animals that experience terrifying mutations that even shocked scientists. So, without any further delay, let's get started. Number 1. Turtle with exposed heart. This man just saved the life of this baby turtle who had a genetic mutation that caused her heart to be exposed without the protection of a shell. To make matters more interesting, the turtle was also born albino, and even after all of that, she survived mainly thanks to her owner, who had faith in her. The owner even named the turtle Hope, which reflects how she had survived because of her strong will. Hope gained worldwide attention in November 2018, and as the story spread, people were not only shocked by the turtle's rare condition, but also amazed by it. She became a symbol of resilience and joy for many, but sadly, nothing lasts forever in this world, and the cruel law also took hope from us. Like and subscribe right now, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week. On August 1st, 2024, the owner announced the death of his turtle and expressed his deep sorrow at her passing. Even though Hope was showing signs of improvement and was even able to survive for nearly 7 long years, she ultimately succumbed to her health issue. A truly sad end for such a beautiful creature that taught many what hope really is. Number 2. Two-headed snake. Two-headed snakes, or bicephalic snakes, are a very rare type of mutation that mainly occurs during embryonic development. The condition itself is known as polycephaly, which can occur in almost all kinds of species worldwide. Thanks to this, it is estimated that there are around 100,000 two-headed serpents worldwide. These snakes are truly fascinating creatures, making you ask many questions. How are they even alive? Which head eats it, and which one poops out? Which head is in control? Well, as you can see, these snakes look pretty healthy, so yes, they're very alive. A notable characteristic of many two-headed snakes is that both heads often operate independently. Both heads share a single body, but may have separate spines that merge further down, meaning if there's food in front of each head, they'll try to go separate ways to catch it. Number 3. Cyclops Kitten. Meet the Cyclops Kitten, a cat that, according to scientists, suffers from a rare congenital defect characterized by the presence of a single eye, typically located in the center of the forehead. Cats or other animals, including humans that suffer from cyclopia, normally don't survive too long after birth, but thankfully, this video was able to capture a Cyclops cat right after its birth. In the video, you can see a baby kitten named Cy, which is barely big enough as the palm of the hand holding it and has only a single eye in the center of its forehead. Moreover, there's no place for its nostrils, making many wonder how the cat breathed, which it didn't. As its existence spread over the internet, it sparked a ton of debate in not only the scientific community, but all in the religious community, who started relating it to be a creation of the devil or something. Well, I don't know about the devil stuff, but the poor cat must have not survived too long to see all the comments about him with his one mega eye. Number 4. Polydactyl cat. These are polydactyl cats, which are born with extra toes on their paws. It's a congenital physical anomaly called polydactyly, which literally means many fingers. It's a rare genetically inherited condition, and these types of cats are mostly found along the east coast of North America. Normally, your pet cat will have 18 toes. In total, 5 will be on each front paw, while 4 will be on each hind paw. But polydactyl cats are an exception. They can have multiple toes on both of their front paws or hind paw. Well, it's quite rare to find one with extra fingers on all 4 paws. Intriguingly, the record for the highest number of toes among cats is only held by 2 champions. The first one is Jake, a Canadian polydactyl cat, while the second one is Paws, an American polydactyl cat. Both of these cats had 28 toes in total, making it the highest in the world. Number 5. Albino Alligator. Claude is an American alligator who lives at the California Academy of Sciences in San Francisco. This fascinating, wondrous alligator was born in 2000, and his unique albino characteristics set him apart from his fellow alligators. This strange genetic mutation heavily affects his vision, but thankfully, due to extensive care from the facility, he has been given a chance to live a full life. Prior to coming to California, he spent quite some time in Louisiana, and today, he's more than just an alligator. He's rather a living educational institute itself, as students come from all over the world to see him and study his rare condition. Claude is not the only alligator around the world with the same genetic mutation, and surprisingly, this condition makes his kind way more cute than normal ones. Number 6. Siamese Twin Cal. Do you remember the world-renowned Siamese twin, the circus freak brothers, who were born conjoined? Well, if you do, then check out the same bizarre condition, but in the calf version. Here are multiple videos from all across the world where the cows gave birth to babies with 2 heads. It is a very bizarre phenomenon that has even left scientists wondering how it is possible. Most of these cows have one singular body controlled by 2 heads. Now, which head is dominant over the other is very hard to tell because, in some cases, these claves are so terrifyingly mutated that they die a short time after their birth. On the other hand, some are much more stable and eat and sleep like normal cows, but they need a little help from the farmers as they're also very weak. Aside from a single body, each head has a pair of eyes, making 4 in total, a nose for each, and a mouth as well. Number 7. Abnormally big goldfish. This goldfish is absolutely massive, as it weighs a whopping 67 pounds. The fish is known to have been caught at blue water lakes in France by a British angler named Andy Hackett, who instantly gained attention from the media and the internet. People were surprised to see such a massive goldfish, and as it was named the carrot due to its vibrant orange color, it became a very iconic catch. According to fish researchers, this particular fish is actually a hybrid of a leather carp and a koi carp, and thanks to its size, it's incredibly rare. The carrot has been living in blue water lakes for about 20 years, and since then, many have caught it. However, they were not successful in reeling it to the surface until Hackett accomplished this and later put it back in the water for other anglers to catch. Number 8. Hairless Guinea Pig. Guinea pigs are among the most cuddly creatures you can imagine, and one of the main reasons people love them is their soft and furry body. But would people still love them the same if they were hairless? Well, here are the hairless guinea pigs, a fascinating yet peculiar breed of guinea pigs that have gained quite some attention due to their condition. These small creatures are mainly classified into breeds known as skinny pig and Baldwin guinea pig. The skinny pigs are known to be hairless from birth, but they still have a small amount of fur on their face, feet, and legs. The rest of the body is naturally clean-shaven, showcasing their curvy body. This breed is a cross between a normal-haired guinea pig and a hairless lab strain. The scientists bred them for their experimentation, giving birth to a hideous version of guinea pigs. On the other hand, Baldwin guinea pigs may have some fur at birth, but lose it as they mature. These breeds require careful management to survive, mainly because they're artificially breeded and need more food than regular pigs, as they don't have hair to maintain the temperature. So, food helps them regulate their body temperature. Moreover, they only live a maximum of 6 to 8 years. Number 9. Liger. What you see right now is neither a lion nor a tiger, but a mixture of both, known as a liger. These incredible creatures are born hybridized between a male lion and a female tiger, making them unique in the entire animal kingdom. Aside from their unique parentage, these species can grow way larger than their parents. Some can reach lengths up to 12 feet and easily weigh 700 to over 1,200 pounds, making them massive beasts and an upgraded version of both lions and tigers. Moreover, ligers are also very beautiful creatures, boasting their dark yellow coat with faint stripes inherited from their tiger mother. On the other hand, male tigers can also develop a mane as a trait from their fathers, but theirs is much shorter. Ligers also have muscular bodies and are significantly more powerful than all other breeds. One of the living examples of this remarkable species is Hercules, known to be the largest of its kind. He resides at the Myrtle Beach Safari in South Carolina, USA, where he was also born in 2003. Hercules is about 11 feet long and weighs around 922 pounds, earning him the Guinness World Record for being the largest living cat on the entire planet. This beast consumes 30 pounds of meat daily and can eat more if provided with food, so it's no wonder he's so big. Despite his fierce diet and massive size, Hercules is one of the gentlest creatures you can ever meet. Number 10. Deformed Frog. Deformed frogs have become a significant concern in recent years, but before we go any further, let me tell you what these deformities really are. Frog deformities are an ongoing concern, and scientists are working hard to understand why such abnormalities continue to occur. These deformities mostly include bizarre numbers of legs and limbs, and sometimes no limbs at all. Moreover, these frogs can sometimes be born with facial deformities, making them no less terrifying than the predator's face reveal.
These mysterious mutants were believed to be the result of chemical or radioactive pollution.
Research indicates that the causes of frog deformities are multifaceted, involving both parasites and chemical pollutants. But the main criminal behind these abnormalities is a parasitic flatworm known as Riberoia ondatra. This flatworm infects tadpole, often leading to severe limb deformities, such as extra or twisted limbs. This issue among the frog community isn't new. It has been going on for decades, but in recent years, the number has increased significantly. Number 11. Axolotls. Axolotls are yet another fascinating creatures that have surprised scientists with their remarkable regenerative abilities. These creatures are scientifically known as Ambystoma mexicanum. They're a type of salamander that thrives mostly in the lakes and canals of Mexico City. They're known to easily regenerate completely torn body parts like limbs, spinal cord, and even parts of their heart and brain. They're basically immortal.
Salamanders are the only four-legged vertebrates that can transform regular cells back into stem cells.
Moreover, these creatures come in different colors. The wild ones are typically darker, while there are also leucistic ones, which have pale pink skin with red eyes. Number 12. Fainting goat. Myotonic goats, often called by their nicknames fainting goats. At first glance, these goats may seem completely normal, but you'd be wrong to consider that, because they have a special condition that causes them to faint, or should we say, become stiff, whenever they get excited or scared.
Fainting goats are indigenous to North America.
This condition is passed down as a trait, leading to an amusing and hilarious phenomenon that causes laughter among the crowd that witnesses it happening in real time. Intriguingly, these goats are wide awake during an episode, meaning they're not actually fainted. Rather, their muscles have stopped working. Overall, they're the same as normal goats, but this condition distinguishes them from their community. How unlucky they are. They can't even run when being chased, because as soon as they get startled, they're lying on the ground like they just had a heart attack. Number 13. Chimera Cat. In the feline world, just like ligers, there's another species of cat that is not only highly rare, but also very intriguing. This is a Chimera Cat, known for their striking appearance and intriguing genetics. These cats have a unique birth cycle. They're born when two embryos fuse together during their early development.
This phenomenon occurs during the early stages of embryonic development when two fertilized eggs fuse together.
This results in a single cat that carries two distinct sets of DNA, meaning two cats in one body. This genetic anomaly leads to a very beautiful creature with sharply divided colors on their faces or body, with one side displaying a different color from the other. One of the most famous chimera cats is Venus. She has a beautiful split face, showcasing one side as black and the other as orange. Aside from fur, her eyes are also different colors, making it seem like someone took half of two different cats and combined them to create a singular being. Number 14. Abnormal baby goat. This is by far the creepiest mutation you will see in this video. The creature you see is no alien or unknown animal because it's just a normal goat. Well, not normal in particular. This goat was born in India with conjoined eyes, making it a cyclops. Its birth brought terror to the villagers, who thought this abnormality was alien-looking, and nobody could blame them for it. This abnormality has occurred in different parts of the world, intriguing everyone who witnesses it. This abnormality causes massive suffering to these poor newborns, who die shortly after their birth. Number 15. Pig with monkey face. A few years ago, in China's Guizhou province, Jijin, a piglet was born, and since then, it has freaked people out all over the internet. The piglet is known to have the face of a monkey. Experts believe that this is the result of a facial deformity that severely altered its appearance, turning its face into something that many believe resembles a monkey. The piglet was one of 8 born to a family in the area, and the owner personally fed it because the piglet couldn't do so itself. Many started to believe that this piglet was actually the result of a failed experiment, but it has been made clear that no such experiment was conducted and that it's completely natural. Number 16. Goldfish with bubble eyes. Goldfish are known for their unique species, and some look absolutely majestic and otherworldly. This is the bubble eye, a very distinctive species that mainly originates in the region of China. The intriguing characteristics of these fish are their 2 large, fluid-filled sacs located beneath each of their eyes. These eye sacs are very delicate and can easily get damaged by sharp objects. That's why they're kept with care in safe aquariums. Overall, these fish are quite fascinating. They can grow from 3 to 4 inches, which is quite small compared to the giant goldfish we discussed earlier. Number 17. Two-nosed dog. This is Toby, a dog born with an extra nose. His extraordinary condition is due to a rare genetic mutation that resulted in him being born with 2 noses. Despite his unusual appearance, Toby is a happy and playful dog who loves his owner, who saved his life when he adopted him from the shelter. This extra nose doesn't bother Toby at all, even while eating. I'm sure this dog never gets a blocked nose, and even if he does, he always has a backup. Now, that's a superpower. Number 18. Stumpy, the 4-legged duck. Stumpy is yet another rare case of body deformation. This duck was born with an extra 2 legs dangling between the original legs. Surprisingly, despite this unusual trait, he has adapted well to his environment without any difficulty. Moreover, Stumpy has been able to grow just fine like his friends on the farm, making it quite rare. You know, these kinds of deformities don't let animals last very long, but this duck was an exception. Stumpy is a happy-go-lucky kind of duck, and people love him just as much as you're doing right now while watching him run. Now that's enough of cuteness time for something disgusting. Number 19. Frog with 3 heads. What these videos show is undoubtedly both rare and the most hideous thing you can ever watch. At first glance, you might think these are 3 frogs sitting on top of each other, but no, you're wrong. This is one frog with 3 heads. Now that is truly terrifying. All of these 3 are very alive and have a separate brain while sharing the rest of the body. Moreover, you can see that their extra limbs also interfere with each other, making it quite an intense situation. This rare phenomenon clearly shows the peak level of genetic mutation, which results in absolute disgust. Number 20. Two-headed pig. It seems like having 2 heads is quite common in the animal kingdom. Check out these 2 pigs. One was born in China, and the other, Rudy, was born in Iowa. Both of these pigs share the same genetic mutation, which grants them 2 heads. Technically, these are not 2 pigs, but 4 in total, considering each head is an individual. These pigs, just like the two-headed snakes, have control over their body. People from all over the world are fascinated by their unusual births. It is a fascinating mutation that allows scientists to learn more about the genetic abnormalities that can occur in animals and humans. Number 21. Fish with 2 mouths. This angler couple was enjoying their time on their boat while fishing. However, their day took a turn when they caught a massive fish in their hooks. Initially, They were happy to catch a big fish, but little did they know that they had caught something much more terrifying. Once the couple reeled the fish back on the boat, they were left in shock because it seemed like the fish had two mouths. It turned out the fish had faced a genetic mutation, resulting in another mouth-like opening. The couple didn't waste a single second. They quickly took several photographs of the picture and posted them on the internet. The news spread like wildfire, leaving everyone speechless.
And I've had messages from all over the world, like people asking about this fish, and it seems like everybody's got an opinion on what is the cause of this fish having two mouths.
After all, you don't get to see a dual-mouth fish every day. Number 22, humanoid lamb. In a village in South Africa, a sheep gave birth to a very strange-looking lamb. The lamb had a humanoid-like face and a body structure that resembled a baby. Nobody knew what it was, and the villagers started to panic, thinking that it might be a creature sent by the devil. But later, when the experts arrived and examined the baby, they revealed that it was just a heavily deformed baby lamb that got infected while it was inside his mother's womb. The poor soul nowhere looked like a lamb, which is why everyone was so confused. But even after such a detailed explanation, many villagers still make silly claims, saying that this lamb is actually the offspring of a man and a sheep. Now that's even more terrifying than these pictures themselves. Number 23, cow with 3 horns. This bizarre footage from Uganda shows something absolutely terrifying. If cows weren't dangerous enough with 2 horns, God sent this one with a 3rd one. As you can see, the cow looks massive, and each of its horns, including the 3rd one in the center, is also several feet tall. Getting hit by one of them will definitely hurt a lot, so it's better not to get close to cows in Uganda because you never know when the big boss will step in. Number 24, glass frog. The glass frogs are definitely one of the most unique and fascinating groups of amphibians. They mainly belong to the Centralinidae, and because of their translucent skin, they're called glass frogs.
Glass frogs of Central and South America aren't named for their fragility.
The observer can easily see every organ inside the frog without the need for dissection. They typically have a light green coloration and range from 3 to 7 centimeters in length, making them extremely small compared to other species. They're remarkable beings that thrive in the rainforests and survive by feasting on small organisms. Number 25, Frank and Louie. This is Frank and Louie, often affectionately called Frank and Louie. This cat was born with a rare mutation that allowed it to have 2 faces. It was born on September 8, 1999, and sadly, on December 4, 2014, it passed away after living for nearly 15 long years. Thanks to its longevity, the 2-faced cat was even rewarded with a Guinness Book of World Records for being the longest-living Janus. Like many Janus, this kitten was also expected to die shortly after its birth, but the vets were shocked to see the adaptability of the cat, even though it had such a dangerous deformation. The cat had only 1 brain, but it had another face, mouth, nose, and 3 eyes. Since it had a singular brain, it was technically a single cat with a deformation. Number 26, Down Syndrome Tiger. Kenny is a sad case of inbreeding, and that's the reason why he was born with physical deformity, which some claimed were indicative of Down syndrome. The tiger was born in 1998 at a breeding facility in Arkansas. There, he faced quite harsh environments, but thankfully, the Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge finally rescued him in 2000. After facing severe neglect from his breeder, Kenny was finally getting proper attention. Moreover, he also became a sensation as people found his appearance quite fascinating. People started thinking that it was a white tiger with Down syndrome, but in reality, this disease mainly doesn't exist among animals. Kenny's appearance is purely the result of continuous inbreeding, which sadly is irreversible suffering for the poor soul. Number 27, Lampoctes. This is Lampoctes, better known as bloody belly comb jelly. It's a monotypic genus of comb jellies that was first discovered in 1979 in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of San Diego, California. These jellyfish have unusual characteristics which makes them look otherworldly. In this video, an underwater drone catches sight of one of these wondrous creatures. Number 28. Mutated alien-looking creature. What you see is actually a heavily mutated alien-looking creature that washed up on the banks of the River Kavashi in Russia. Upon its discovery, it left scientists baffled and confused. Nobody knew what this thing even was. Moreover, the Leningrad nuclear power plant was further up the river, which led many to think this might be the reason for the unusual mutation. Some think it might be a mutated frog, but nobody knows what it really is. Number 29. Chilean blob. The Chilean blob, infamously known as the Chilean monster, is a mystery that began in 2003 when a gigantic blob-like object washed ashore on Pinuno Beach in Los Muermos, Chile. The blob was around 13 tons heavy and measured around 12 feet in length. The locals were confused, and so were the researchers who came to examine it. Nobody knew what it was. Some believed it might be an unknown species of octopus, while others had alien conspiracy theories about it. In the end, it turned out to be a large mass of adipose tissue from a sperm whale because the DNA fragments matched it. Number 30. Magna squid. This massive-looking alien is actually a fish lurking beneath the ocean at depths of 20,000 feet. This is the Magna squid, or better known as the big fin squid. These squids can reach lengths of up to 21 feet, making them one of the largest creatures on the planet and the most terrifying. That's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and press the bell icon so you won't miss out on new content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.